for business for pretty boy Martin. Fraser, it felt in a lot of ways like a pot that didn't need to happen.
Exactly right. It's
It's
just
not winner take
incredible.
all here. They're playing for $250,000.
Yeah, 250,000 they're playing. It's absolutely incredible.
Well, he was at the table, and now joining me, Neil Channing. William Martin done himself there, Neil, but tactics at a semi-final?
The tactics are tricky in a semi-final. That's definitely true. There is a big dichotomy. On the one hand, you're desperate to get to the final. The worst thing that can possibly happen is you go in the semi and you get knocked out. But the second worst thing that can happen is you get to the final with no chips. We're going to carry the chips forward. You need to play some poker and try and win chips. Unfortunately for William Martin, he didn't really get the balance right.
Yeah, I mean, people say, hey, yeah, 5-6 suited, you can raise with it, even early on. But Abby Kaitan's in the big blind. We saw in his heat, this guy's seeing every flop.
Yeah, I have to think that William Martin doesn't know too much about Abby Kaitan. Obviously for me, I've played Abby a lot, and Abby likes to see flops. He likes to call, basically. If you're going to raise out of position on Abby's big blind, you should expect him to call. And at the end of the day, if you've only got 6 high and you're still there 7-handed in an important semi-final, maybe you should calm down a little bit.
And it's funny about the way it went, because all the money in on the flop, and they both ended up looking sick as dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. William hits the nuts on the turn, and then Abby improves on the river to make the flush. But I think William, he needs to learn that if you're semi-bluffing, you need to have a good chance that the other guy's going to lay his hand down, and maybe Abby Kaitan wasn't the right customer.
Well, there's just 5 left. We're stopping at 3, Ian. I mean, what's in it for you here? Is it the pressure?
Yeah, oh, for sure it's the pressure. I mean, I think we hit that one on the edge, Jesse. They both cracked up pre-flop, didn't they? And then on the flop, but fantastic news for Abby. He's got to be over the moon. Look at Trigger's chip stacks, Jesse. Look, they're all like Roy Brindley. Do you know how he sets his stacks up? He's done the same. Do you know what that means? He don't plan on giving them away.
You're absolutely right.
When they set them up all like that, all in colour coordination and
Raise to
patterns,
6,000 total.
they don't really want to put them in the middle.
With the needle?
Same way he combs
Pass.
his hair. 4 strokes
Just
to the
getting
right,
dealt the
4
same few
strokes to the left, 2 down the center.
Well, look, he's got the ace-queen again. It was only a matter of time before he started picking up a few hands.
Cool.
The raise has come from
I
Abby.
misplay them in a variety of ways.
Abby, he's limped a couple times, so is Channing giving respect, or does he just not want the pot to
No,
get too big?
he's after trapping him. He obviously knows his game. They both play up the Vic every day, so.
Check.
Yep.
Check, check.
I check dot.
Checking the dark.
Huh. Channing knows his hand is good.
He's trying to entice a little bet out of him.
Abby's not
And
biting.
No, he ain't had any luck at all.
12.
You get a call here as well.
12,000.
Yep. Cool.
He must
Cool.
call hoping that Channing's got a king at the best.
And safely played by Neil.
If in your mind you think you got the beating of the players around the table on the flops and that, you keep them as small as possible until you know you got the nuts, and then shovel them all in.
Welcome back to the PartyPoker.com World Open 4. Blinds are up. 5 players on this table.
Plus. Plus. Cool. Plus.
No risk.
No risk.
What is Channing up to?
Yeah, well, he done this last time with Abby, didn't he? They obviously know their games inside out, these two, and he's quite prepared
Check.
to limp with a big hand against him.
4,000.
He's at 2 pair.
Yeah. Channing's actually drawn kind of live here to the queen, but the ace would be a horrible card for him. Abby's happy to play pots with Channing, and Channing's happy to play pots with Abby.
He's got the backdoor flush
You
here
got
and obviously the gut shot, so
Cool.
it's worth a call. This would be music to Abby's ears now. He knows Channing's got some of this, and he'll be begging for a blank. See, now he's got his flush draw. I'll bet the pot if I'm Abby here.
And Channing's going to have to think about this.
He checks Channing for sure.
Betting out is dangerous,
Yeah, he
isn't it?
can't bet out. He has to check.
There's 18,000 in there.
It looks weak, I think, if
7.
he bets out.
7,000.
That looks weak to me.
And is there a call here for? I mean, it looks like he's calling quick.
Yeah, well, he's
He
obviously...
doesn't know what Channing has.
Jesse, he's done his own work with Abby because he's bet the 7 and he knows he's just called. Look at this. He's just absolutely golden. He's got a river card there for 7,000, whereas he probably knows if he checks, Abby might have bet 3 times that.
It's amazing stuff because, I mean, I don't know why Abby didn't raise on the turn, but now Channing has the nuts.
Yeah.
22.
And,
22,000.
I mean, you feel like...
Unbelievable.
You
It's
got
all
the
about
nuts,
knowing
man.
your
Yeah,
best
the
nuts,
nuts.
Jesse. He's played that fantastic, Channing. Of course, it really, you know...
But why didn't he raise on the turn?
Because
Channing...
Channing stopped him raising on the turn by betting
It was like a
This is-
stun gun.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. You've got to know your customers.
That would have been a nice card.
Channing breaking one open against Abby Kaitan, and
I think.
Kaitan's still fine. He's still got,
Diamonds as always.
you know, just around the chips he started with. But morally, that hurt him, I
Wow,
guess.
that's absolutely fantastic hand
You
for
are.
Channing, and you know he's got plenty of bullets now, Jesse, and he won't feel one bit worried now. I think in his mind he's in the final.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was a perfect card on the turn.
No raise.
I think
I
he
think if I
hit
check
the
you
dice.
bet like 16,000 or something.
Everything but wave a stopwatch in his
Check on the
face.
turn, yeah.
Pocket watch.
I wonder if he's good at darts.
I didn't want to play too much.
Kaitan's limped
Check.
in again.
Check. Check.
And I think this is Abby's plan. I mean, just keep kind of running over this these flops until he gets somebody to give him a whole bunch of
Okay.
chips.
10,000.
He's going to get called here, you think?
Well,
Call.
Abby's problem is he's starting to feel like a bit of a calling station.
if this comes a heart, I feel sorry for Abby again. 7 of hearts. Oh. What's this fella done on the way here, Abby? What's he done? He must have kicked a dog or something.
25,000.
And he ain't going to pay this one off as well, surely.
Oh, and it's Simon's put a nice little bet in there.
Yeah, fantastic
I mean,
size
from
bet.
Simon's point of view, couldn't he be getting trapped? Couldn't Abby have some monster?
Listen, I'll stop trying to read his mind.
It's a strong
10
bet
years
he's
ago.
made. It's a strong.
He's going to pay him off.
I think you missed.
He's paying him off. Oh, what a body blow. He's thinking,
Didn't miss that
what
one.
am I calling station tonight?
Jeez, poor Abby Kaitan. He has gotten done on the river now. Twice in a row.
He'll be absolutely gutted,
His
Jesse. He's
chips
looking
have
down at his chips,
gone.
look. He's absolutely gutted.
What is the mental game plan for some of these guys for the next 20 hands
Pass.
in this level? I mean, are the top guys, are they just looking not to lose any chips?
Yeah, exactly that.
Pass.
19.
Raise to 19,000.
Looks like
total.
Abby is thinking this is the level he's either going to be
Wow,
one.
look at this, Jess. It's unbelievable. We call this all the time. It's
Flynn.
You raise
it's
all in.
amazing.
And
He's going to
pass.
call Abby for sure.
The big raise all in, either Andy is trying to make this look like an over raise and get called, or he doesn't want action.
It stinks of ace king, Jesse. That's
why he's done it?
Yeah.
And Abby knows that.
Well, that's what he'll be thinking, yeah. He thinks he's up against ace king.
Oh, he is going to be surprised. And we could be four-handed, basically even among them after this.
You know what I'll say about the sixes?
Well, if they ever needed to flop a set, now is when
Trigger
it needs
pass
to.
one, so it's a bit slim.
And the suits don't matter. There are no